Yo, yo, yo. What is up, people? What's crack-a-laggin'? Welcome to another Lefty live stream session. Hope you guys are doing good. I got a little LaCroix here. Apparently open 2, so I got another one. I got a Kirkland mineral water. Know how we do around here. So what's up with you guys? Who we got here? We got Marco. He's a channel member. Shout out to you, brother. Channel member. We got Sensor. We got Mind of Milton. We got Jesse Adams, also a channel member. Ground Fog. Be Shady. Channel member. Craig, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Was it you who wanted that Bostede Griffin? I got it back finally. Made me think of you. I think it was you. Kathleen Smith, what up? Loot 10, what up, dog? I also just got back the Kaiser gavel. Y'all know who designed that bad boy, eh? Greg Vanderlip, what up, dude? Let's see. I'm early, right? Y'all boy early. El Cat, what up? Lord Needham, what up? Drinkwater, channel member, what's up, dude? Merceau, channel member, what's up, dog? You want to see my flashlights? I got 2 new ones today. Check this puppy out. I got the CWF Arcadian Groovy in titanium. So this is the Arcadian stonewash tie. And then this is the Groovy because it has those grooves. I think a lot of people compare it to the Okluma DC1, but they're pretty different. Head sizes are different, but obviously similarities as well. Both are sick. Anyway, I'm carrying that one. And then Dawson Machine Craft sent me this to check out. This is his new Comet. This is a 18650 with a Dr. Jones and an MCR 20, I don't know, reflector, 519A, 4500K. And I threw in a more powerful battery. This thing's a beast, dude. Look at that. A pocket flashlight. You can also get this in a triple. It's very big, though. I mean, here's my Arcadian normal triple emitter 18350 size. You can see it's got an extra head on it, so she said. All right, that's enough of the flashlights, I guess. I also got this Woobin in, the new L1. It has a thrower out here and a flutter right here. Pretty cool. And you can rotate it. So it kind of keeps it in that normal flashlight shape, but you can rotate. It's kind of cool. Magnet on the back, bunch of modes for each, gets pretty bright. Pretty cool. Charging the battery. Drinkwater gifted a membership. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you very much. It's my boy. Nerdy for Knives, channel member. Let me throw some eye drops in real quick. Feels good. Baby. Get those contacts dried out a little bit. So we're going to have Stasa 23 on tonight. We're going to talk about the Fireball, his design with Divo knives. And we're just going to talk, knives and shit. And I did invite Colin on, but he couldn't make it. He's actually doing some Divo homework, so he couldn't make it on. I'll trade you the Asher Spiro I won from you for the Griffin. Trade me one I gave you for another. Demonot, what up, channel member? We're going to have a nice giveaway tonight, guys. If you guys watched my pouch video the other day, we've got a fully loaded Cavil Knives pouch. with patches. So you got a Vero patch, Berg Blades patch, Peace Neighbor patch, and a couple of Divo knives patches. And then inside, you have a, this is left-handed. It's a left-handed pyrite button lock digicamo or whatever. A i3T EOS. You have a fidget slider in Corian. And you have a coin that I don't know where I got this, but you got this coin and another little patch in there from Worksharp. So you'll get a full EDC pouch kit tonight if you win. Let's see who can stay awake the longest. Coo. I'm skipping ahead already. Sorry. Knives Fast. What up, Casey? What's going on, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Channel member, by the way, I believe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Betty Davis, channel member. Thank you, Betty. Thank you very much. Jim Miller, channel member and legend. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Big Hams. What up, Big Hams? How you doing, man? Says hi, Sasa. Sasa's not here yet, but you know. Skipping ahead. Kev's lives are always late night attrition battles. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna pull up Blade Binge real quick, and I've been meaning to go over their website. Technically, they sponsor the stream, so let's take a quick look over there while we wait. Oh, look at that. Divo knives, baby. They had a drop the other night. They sold out. There you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. What else you got? Now, one thing I want to mention, guys, is that Blade Binge now has an actual dealer site. So they don't only have their secondary market site. They have a separate one for knives in general, like dealer knives, like the Divos and shit. Let me give you a link. I'll throw a link in the chat if you want to use it. It does help the channel, but yeah, they have their own new EDC site now, so you can get they have the collaborations. I think they had a couple of mashes on here the other day. Looks like they have their Deca in dark mode, both the scales and the knife. And then they have their shirt. I have this shirt, and I can attest that that shirt is fantastic. It has these little speckles on it that just look cool as shit. So does Casey's new proto. What is Casey's new proto? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I don't know if I missed something. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they got a flashlight corner. I didn't know that. They got Claris. They got Olight shit. More Olight stuff. Lots of Arkfelds. Jesus. Some weapon lights. If you need some weapon lights. There's 31 pages. All right. But it looks like it's all production stuff, not custom stuff. You know your boy Bougie, so you can look at that whenever you want. All knives. I just want to see what they have. I've never looked here. Oh, they have Alliance Design stuff. Looks like maybe they bought some old stock from Alliance Designs. Yeah, these are some older models right here. They got a good deal on these. Hell yeah. Artisan. That's a good one. The A-hat. There's 847 pages. What the hell? They have all this stuff in stock, or are they drop shipping this stuff? That's insane, dude. There's no way they have 843 pages of stuff. Look at that. That looks cool. Wesson Goods, the Henry. That actually looks kind of good. Is it in dog shit CR? 14C. 135. I mean, it's not terrible. Excuse me. Gray titanium handle. I don't know. Yo, what up, Paul? How you doing, man? Yes, Obi is closing down, as far as I know. I think they tell people that already. I think they did. I don't know. They told me. They didn't tell me not to say anything, I'm pretty sure, but they're closing down, so they're doing a big sale or whatever that has to do with it. I don't know. But yeah, check out Blade Binge. They have the new knives, just normal, dealer knives, and then they have their marketplace where you can buy from Paul Might. You know what I'm saying? Pick up his Raptor. Looks like our boy Stas is here. Let me wait. You good, dude? I think he's good. Yo.
Hold on.
You weren't listening. I was like, are you good? But
Hello?
you couldn't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on.
You can't hear me? Technical situation.
All right. I had my DJI mic hooked up and I didn't realize it whenever I hit go live or whatever.
Oh, I see. You need to change it?
No. Do they not work on here?
What?
Like a DJI wireless mic.
I don't know. I've never tried it. I just use my MacBook mic.
Can you hear me? Good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Okay, good. I'll just leave it on this end.
I'm assuming you can hear me because we're having a conversation.
Nah, I'm a really good lip reader.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, dude.
No problemo.
We got the Nice Edge has been a member for 1 month. He says, Lefty and Stasa. What up, dude? What's going on? So, if any of you guys live in a deep, dark hole and you don't know Nick, this is Nick from Stasa 23. He's got a small YouTube channel. He does knife and gear stuff and tests knives, and
I mainly review bikinis.
yes, bikini. He puts them on too.
Yep, and I run around with knives hooked to them.
Hell yeah, dude. And, well, now he's a knife designer too, baby.
Oh
Fireball.
Yeah. I was looking at the two different, like if there was any other differences between the two pros.
Yeah, I don't even have a V1 anymore. You have one, right? The
blue
one?
Yeah, I got the two blue ones right here.
Yeah, we changed a bunch of shit.
That's what I was. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the flat spot now, so it's comfortable here.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah, that was. And trying to see if there's anything. Oh yeah, definitely the texture. That's another big thing.
Yeah, we added the milling on the backspacer and the holes.
Yep.
You're not going to see it, but we sat the clip down a little deeper too.
Yeah, that's probably something I wouldn't really be able to. Oh yeah, actually you can see it because on the V1, it's literally just sitting on top of it. There's no milled spot.
Oh.
I mean, from what it looks like, it just looks like it's sitting on top.
So, yeah, I don't remember exactly.
But you know what's funny? I am on the V1. I'm pushing down on that spot we were talking about.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, it's definitely not. It's definitely got that gap.
Right.
But not like,
Oh, you can feel it on the other ones?
On this one, on the new one, I can just not feel it, but I can when I push like this, it drops down a little bit.
Gotcha. I guess that would make some sense. Mine doesn't do that though.
I think it's more of
like it apart. I've switched it and so I kind of.
Oh, you got yours set up for Lefty.
Well, yeah, and I think it, how you tighten these screws when you're putting it back in. I try to ease both of them in instead of cranking one, and then I think that helps. But there's still a gap there.
Yeah, so. But I really think whoever's idea you or Colin with that screw. I think that'll definitely solve the issue.
Yeah. So
Not
we're
really.
just going to use, the plan right now is to take one of the clip screw holes and just put a screw here. That's the plan. So we'll utilize one of those holes because underneath there's actually a standoff here and a standoff here. So there's not much room to add one around here. Plus right here would work better anyway, because the clip definitely locks that other side down nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So if we put one right there, then we'll be good to go. So, and I talked to Camo Carbon, and he said he can make the blue pop more. So
I mean, I figured he probably could, because my V1 proto is a lot more prominent than the other one. I mean, and we know that's just how Fat Carbon, I mean, or Camo Carbon does sometimes.
Nick says he's been a member for 3 months. Nice. My favorite knife YouTuber and Lefty too. I didn't know you were a Lefty, Sasa.
Yeah. And I'm a Lefty.
Funny.
Hey, I wonder, let me see. I'm guessing because I have it horizontal view, the chat's not popping up.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, there usually is a little comments button somewhere, but it's tricky.
There's a chat button.
Yeah, that might work.
Uh-oh.
You could also use I don't know if you could use like another device to pull up.
Let me go. I'm gonna run and grab. I have my old phone,
but it should be visible there somewhere.
Unless I thought how it says you're in the show, I thought it'd be right there. I mean, like I see those when they pop up, but I don't see a list of them.
Do you see the thing that says like private chat?
No, let me see something.
There should be options. I'll send a message so it gives you a little red dot.
Yeah, okay, the chat. Whenever I do that, the stream goes away.
Oh, so I don't know if it would do the same thing for the comments.
Oh, I just see. Yeah, I can look at. It's either I can look at the comments or I can do that. I'm just gonna grab that other phone. It's right in the other room.
All right, yeah, do that.
1 sec.
Yep. Let's see who came in while he's doing that. JD, what up, dog? What up? Trying to lower that a little bit. There we go. Kev, what do you think of that Koenig for $1,000 on DLT? Let's go take a look. DLT trading. Areas. Oh, it's carbon fiber? Let's see. I mean, I'm not hating on it. What do you guys think? It's too expensive or something? I mean, it's carbon fiber, weave, contour. That shit's fire, dude. M390. Yeah, I'm not a big Arius guy personally, but that looks good. I mean, if you got the money, you want to pick one up, go for it. Awesome, Mike. That's a good knife, man. I had one. Oh, wait. Did you win it? Sorry. Did you win that on the live stream? Is that what you're talking about? Or did you buy one? I don't know. Either way, it's good. I did give one away, I think. Later, Clarence. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you. Later, Needham. 2 of the best YouTubers in the game, cornerstones of the knife community. 92 people in here and 30 likes. What the fuck? Y'all smashed it. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I'm sure Stasa appreciates it.
Yep, I do. I do.
Greg Vanderlip. What up?
Okay, cool.
Stasa, you have to get closer to the screens so it works. What?
Huh?
He might just be fucking with you.
Let's see. I got it now.
But yeah, if you're using your phone, man, you like squinting at that shit. That's gotta be difficult. You don't use a laptop for any of this stuff?
I do, but my laptop, my daughter was using it last night and didn't plug it in, and it's completely dead. I went to grab it, and she saw me grab it, and she said, "Uh-oh." I said, "What? Uh-oh." She said, I used your laptop last night. So, oh well. Well, it happens.
Yep.
Okay, so I can look at it this way, and I can see fine on the screen.
Nice, Mike. Good pickup.
Let's see. Let me look at this chat.
Big Daddy Payne was you, right? Talking shit on the Mini Sweeney in the comments on that video. Do you have one of these?
I talk shit on it too.
Did you?
I don't want. The only reason I talk shit on it is because mine, and I have not seen anybody else like this. Where the plunge grind is, mine is like a big old fat wad of bubble gum because my sharpening trawl doesn't go forward like everybody else's for some reason.
Is yours you have a mini?
A mini and a full size.
Okay.
Look,
and
let me see.
Only one of them has the issue?
Yeah, my full size is good.
Did you hit up Matt though? He would probably do something about it, right?
I did, but man, I felt bad. I don't know, because I've been supporting Matt from day one, and we used to hang out at Blade Show and stuff. So I kind of felt like I was being, a diva. Look, I don't know if you can see that.
Well, you're showing the tip.
Up.
There you go.
It's not terrible, but let me see. This side's worse.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
No, yours is good. See where the end of your edge is?
Yeah, right here, edge termination.
Your plunge line is behind that. It's like a little bit behind it. I can see it. For some reason, my plunge line is going into the edge, and on this side, you can see it flaring out in the back. Let's see. See how it flares out in the back? It's riding up the plunge line. You're probably not going to be able to see because it's too small.
Yeah, I mean, it looks a little wonky, I guess.
I mean,
Riyadh is known for that, dude. Like, Jaegers are terrible. But yeah, he was saying he thought it felt like a toy, and it was too small and light.
Oh, no. Other than that, I love it. Absolutely love it.
I thought you were going to back me up there, but that's probably my favorite knife this year is the Mini Sweeney.
I mean, I like, but the mini, I like the full size just as much. I mean, they're both just.
Yeah, the full size is great too. I just like smaller knives for the most part.
By far my favorite design of his. I told him that. I said, dude, like, some of the other ones I liked them because they were different.
Right.
But I mean, he nailed it with this one.
Yeah, it's my favorite as well, by far.
The mini feels like it came out of a bubblegum machine or a cereal box. I thought it was
he hates it, man.
Cracker Jack box. It's the prize you get.
My Pimp Daddy Sweeney. Look, so he got one too. You like it, dude? I call it the Pimp Daddy. I fucking love this thing, man. I had the one you have as well, but I sold that one because I don't need two. I can barely carry one,
Yeah, I thought about selling either my full size or the mini, but
yeah. I sold the full size too when the mini came out because I'm like,
the mini's nice, and the thing that kind of it doesn't suck, but for me, my local shop carries birds, so
you have a cool local shop, right? What is it?
It's a gun store, and the guy that I went to my first Blade Show with. He's the floor manager there. He's been working there for like 15 years. And we've been friends for a while just because of gems. And I used to tell him, I'd be like, look, these are pretty hot. I think you ought to order those. And then he started ordering. It turned into a really good place because of him.
Nice.
I was about to whip out the if you know what I'm saying. Yep. I got four or five EDC fixed blades that I'm either gonna do like a rapid fire review on them or do 2 head-to-heads.
I got 2 here. I got the axial one.
Yeah, isn't that a good one?
Dude, so good. And they just sent out fat carbon
fat
inlays.
Carbon. I went with Nebula. What'd you get?
I said either Black Dunes or Lava. They could pick, so we'll see.
Yeah.
How did you test the edge? Did you do a cut test?
Yeah. It did
So
great.
I did a cut test. If you watch my video, and I actually rolled the edge. They say it's 62. I rolled it just cutting a zip tie.
Okay, well, if you rolled it cutting a zip tie, try putting like that pretty much possibly it's either a bad heat treat or it's got a fatigued apex, meaning they sharpen it on a belt and it might have got overheated. And if that's the case, you just got to sharpen that off.
I just used this. My buddy O.Show sent me this. I thought it was a magic wand when I unboxed it. Turns out it's a ceramic rock.
Yeah.
I legitimately had no clue what it was. I feel really dumb now. But this thing's awesome. I've honed a couple of knives with it now. So I threw it on here and then stropped it and it came right back. But I haven't like done a full sharpening or anything.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you, I've tested. I've probably tested at least 40 knives in Magnum Cut at this point, maybe more than that. That's just a small, definitely that many. And I would think it's definitely in the 61, 62 range. If Kershaw, the Bel Air, if that one is really 61, 62.
Right.
Because it did better than the Kershaw Bel Air. Mine did actually really good.
It cut really well. Like it's very comfortable in the hand. The edge was super sharp. It cut really. It's just that zip tie just fucked it up. Like,
yeah, and it shouldn't. I've done some hard use testing on Magna Cut, and it can take some severe impact.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean, the good thing, I guess, is it came right back, no issue. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I would definitely try it again though if it happens. I mean, you just got some. Dude, that is a good one right there.
Yeah, dude. So they sent me this for St. Patty's Day, and I got it 3 days after. But it's just super comfortable in the hand, and the sheath is amazing.
And they got the
as
clip
much
already.
as I don't like this design, like I just don't like this. What is it called? Corbid design, like the flipper. The fixed blade is amazing,
dude, and it's so slicey. That thing is so thin. I liked it so much that I bought the premium one as well.
Two of them. Okay. They had a premium one of those?
Well, it's got carbon fiber. They had like their fat carbon,
I hate that shit, dude.
Yeah, and
pisses me off, honestly.
I ended up going with their, the copper wired one or whatever.
Yes.
I don't mind.
Is it Damascus though?
The one I got is Stonewash S35.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude, I bought it twice too. I bought one full-size Sweeney and 2 minis. So I love that thing. But somebody else said they had an issue with their Sweeney and that Matt wasn't very helpful. Which is unfortunate. I've always had good luck with Matt. Some of those guys are, it's not their full-time job, so if you catch them at the wrong time, they might not.
Well, I don't know. He's also
a
custom knife maker too.
Yeah.
So that's.
I guess I don't know. I guess did you hit him up and then like just forget about it or try again? I mean, personally, if somebody has a problem with one of my knives, I take care of it immediately and do everything I can. But some of these guys he's a firefighter, I think, too. So you catch him like right after a shift. Maybe you don't get the best answer. I don't know. I'm just trying. He's a good dude. It sucks to hear that, I guess.
Two or three times because everybody has bad days. Everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Also, the way you come off sometimes, you don't mean to sound people take it the wrong way. Like, so it's always worth trying again, I guess.
I always tell my wife, I'm like, she's always like, she'll read a text message and she's like, oh my God, they're so mad. I'm like, that text message does not have expression. Okay. I said, let me show you. It can be read like this,
right.
Happy voice.
Exactly.
What's up, what Ant? What is everybody putting at in the comments?
They're just saying hi to the guy. His name. Let me pull it up. He said, "What is up, Lefty?"
Oh, okay.
And the nuts, and then everybody said hi.
What's up? I just saw. I
Lefty
was
calling
like,
us all douches. I guess I am, dude. Since I'm the commander of the douche legions, that would make you a douche. Good interpretation. I take a fireball over a Sweeney any day, says
Sweet.
Captain Chet.
That's an honor there.
Oh yeah, dude. So we had a little meeting last night, me, Stasa, and Colin, to go over the final details on the fireball run. And Colin's making those little adjustments. Like we were talking about earlier, we're going to add a screw like right here that'll use one of the clip screws underneath. So that'll lock this down. It'll be black, so it'll blend in nicely. We thought about some other stuff like, going through the clip and then mount, having this side pull in, but there's not enough material here. They have to insert threads into the titanium, and there's just not enough room to do that.
And we're trying to avoid a third prototype.
Right. Well, that too, yeah. We thought about doing a filler tab here instead and just using one backspacer. Potentially could work, but then you have 2 screws probably. And again, we'd probably want to prototype that. So the easiest thing I think is just put the just put the screw in there as long as Kubi can do it. And then I think we're going to cut this back just a little bit to add a little more access. And then was that it?
Yeah.
We're going to try to get them to use a better coating on the hardware.
Yeah. And then, we just talked about maybe, hardware sets and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then we were going to do a few hardware sets, clip and pivot collar ring and this ring. So you'd have the collars and then you'd have the clip would be in the hardware set. And I think we were talking about doing blue, purple, and satin on the extra kits. And then for the versions, do we want to tell them what we're going to do?
No, it doesn't matter to me.
All right. So what we're going to do is scrap this one. So we're not going to do a red. We're going to do what Nick has there. We're going to do the black pearl with belt satin with those satin collars. And then, like I said, we're going to do blue, purple, and satin collar sets and clip sets. So you could swap out your the hardware on those. And then we're going to do the blue, and camo carbon is going to make the blue pop a little more, so there'll be more color in it basically, so you get a lot of blue. And then we're going to do just like that black pearl one, but 80s camo carbon, and then all black hardware collars and everything.
I'm excited about
that. Yeah. And we're going to do 80. And then to try to, so I think we're going to start with, we're just going to order 300 of them. No pre-order. We just don't like doing pre-orders. And, I mean, I don't think you mind saying this, but Nick is, he's covering half the run out of pocket, and then we're going to cover the other half. So it's, legitimately a partnership collaboration on this. And I mean, that's the way he wanted to do it, and we're definitely down for that. So because, we're all investing liquid cash, basically, we're going to do 300. And then if you guys love them, we'll just rerun it. We'll run it back with the money from that. So the plan is to do 125 each, right, of the black pearl and satin and the 80s and satin. And then we'll just do 50 of the black and blue, because I think you guys are going to want the satin ones probably more. I think those will be most popular, probably 80s. And then the people who like a little more subtle, they'll go with the black pearl.
Yeah.
So
I think those two will probably be neck and neck if I had to take a wild guess.
And maybe on a second run, we could do some. People have been asking, like, would you do my Carta? Like, I know we're doing a lot of carbon
but this
now,
design, I don't think my Carta would work because you would have to have thick micarta. And so with blacks,
I mean, we do have liners though.
Yeah, and the only other thing is yeah, I gotta understand. Kubi doesn't use the good like
right.
Kind of
we would have to send them. I mean, we're sending them the camo carbon, so we could send them my Carta. I don't. But here's the thing: I don't want my Carta. It's just that people ask for it. So like at some point, I feel like maybe we could do something in my Carta. But personally, I would do camo carbon on everything or weave. Like that's my shit. You know, I just don't want to like go too far with it, but people buy it, they like it. Why not? Right.
Yeah. I mean, if enough people are wanting that, you know, if that's what we could try that next go round.
Yeah. So twang thing, we thought about that and we really don't want to do red just to force it. Like we don't want to do a red or orange literally just to force it in because it doesn't look as good as the blue. It doesn't look as good as the black pearl, and it damn sure is not going to look as good as 80s. So our excuse is that black pearl kind of looks like smoke.
Putting out the flames.
Yeah. That's the smoke daddy fireball right there. We'll come up with a name for it. But that's our excuse to not do red. Maybe again, if you guys love them, maybe next time we do Mars Valley fat carbon. We're trying to stick with camo carbon because they're USA and I have a relationship with Andy there. It's just easier. And honestly, fat carbon's more expensive. So then we got to up the price. That's the other thing we should, I guess, tell people. We decided to do S90V. That was another reason we ended up doing 300 because obviously the price goes up. And then we're going to sell these all directly, I guess, on the Divo site. And that way we can price this at $199. Because with the backspacer and it's just a little bit more intricate, kind of like the tall boy. These two knives are just a little bit more detailed with how they're built, so they cost more to make. And if we include dealers, yeah, we could probably order more, but then we got to sell it for, you know, $225, $250. And we really want to, Stasa really wants to make it affordable for you guys. So we're going to do $199 S90V. That's the plan. And then sell them directly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Cause I know a lot of people can't afford shelling out $400 on a knife.
Dude, like that's the thing, man. We love that $199 and under price point. That's like our sweet spot for Divo. I mean, we go over sometimes, like with the stout, you know, but it makes everything harder because you gotta, you know, you're investing hundreds of thousands when you're doing a knife that costs $350 to $375. You know, it's just a lot of money out of pocket, and people don't want to spend that kind of crazy. I mean, they do, but I don't know. We just like that price point. I think it's a sweet spot, and Kubi helps us get there. You know, I think it's 3. I'm just gonna hit the It's what would you say, like 3.15 on the blade length? I think.
I thought it was 3.2. I don't know. I don't have my dang ruler.
So here's a premium pony, which, by the way, these drop tomorrow if you're interested.
Yep. I got a review and testing up.
Yep. Good video, by the way. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the premium pony. It's a bit bigger. The pony's 2.9.
Yeah, I thought it was 3.2 because I thought that's what you told me, but
I think 3.15 is the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean, essentially.
Yeah. It's
and then here's a tall boy, which is 3.5. So you can see it's shorter than a tall boy, bigger than a pony. I'll go grab a mash.
Yep. That's what's in my pocket right now.
Yeah.
This is in my pocket.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, how that carbon fiber is so good, man.
It's so light. I love it.
It's stupid. It really is. So just a little bigger too. So yeah, 3.1, I would say 3.2 tops.
Yeah.
So overall, it's going to be 7. I'll just grab a measuring tape. My guess is 7.25 overall, but
I think his customers need about 40 more warnings. They said, how many warnings do your customers need?
yeah, a lot.
Warning City.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's right at 7.25, I would say.
Yeah.
So.
And 3.1 the blade?
7. Yeah, just under 7.25. And yeah, I mean, so that's the thing with this knife. Are you measuring it from the tip to that front point or from the tip to here? So, this is 3.1. Yeah. That's 3.2. You know what I mean?
I think that's what I was looking at whenever I looked at it.
Probably just a different measurement.
Like you said, it's not that's no change really.
That tall boy reminds me of
the what?
Of the slut. Good one, Ant. Good one. Everybody with the slut.
Yeah, I think this one does.
Yeah, that's the one that people have compared to the slut. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah, like especially hold on, this one, especially the original one, the small one. I got 2 of the other ones.
What?
This one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dude, remember, I think it was whenever I saw this design first. I don't know if it was at Blade Show that year that you had it or whatever. I was like, is that a Richard Rogers collab?
Maybe. But that was one of the reasons we cut off that. So if you open that knife,
which one?
Well, I have
this one.
Yeah, I have this right here. So if you look at the blade shape, it was very similar before, and it was all coincidence.
Oh yeah.
And we even talked to Rogers, and he was like, "I like it better with the original blade shape." They didn't take offense at all, but we had it more like that on the original proto, and then what we did was we just cut straight down to the edge so that it was less of a reverse tanto and more of a I don't know, clip kind of.
I tell you that is such a useful blade shape right there. I mean, you got the perfect amount of belly. It's not too much. Yep. You can still use that tip really.
It makes it way more usable, I think, because that tip is a little stubby on this one.
Yeah.
Where this one now, it's more aggressive. It gave it more of an aggressive look. I love the way that the mash ended up coming out.
After we made
V2, that change.
I mean, I still love both of my V1s, but the V2, man, is on another level.
Yeah. Yeah, we made that change in production because we just were getting sick of people comparing it. And Kubi was like, yeah, we can do it because it's just removing material. They already had the blades cut, and then they just had to remove that section. And they were like, yeah, it'll be $1 per knife. And we were like, all right.
they came up with that on the fly. Hey, how much?
So that cost us $300. Is Kaiser doing the button lock mash? Yeah, they're supposed to be. I mean, you know how they are. It'll take a while for them to come out.
Yeah, I heard their collabs sometimes take a good while before they actually pull it through there.
And I'm not worried about it because, like, I don't even love the idea of a button lock mash.
No.
So we prototyped it and then we gave it to them because they OEM'd it. We were like, do you just want it as a license thing? Because I didn't want to deal with warranty and shit.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure it'll come out eventually.
I'm not a fan of button locks. I'll use them, but they're especially there's too many companies that jump in the deep end right away before even ever doing a button lock.
Yeah, and they were fucking them up left and right. This one's pretty good. Have you seen the one, or do you have one from Traditional Pocket Knives?
He messaged me to get it, but I got too much on my plate right now. I can't.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. Hollow ground felt satin,
The other ones aren't
titanium
hollow,
jig.
huh?
Yeah, it's hollow. He made
Yeah,
it.
the originals are flat, huh?
Yeah, no, he had them change it to hollow for this run.
Oh, I bet you it's a good slicer, huh?
It's really good, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically the same build as the Pony Stout, if you think about it. S90V, titanium.
I was testing which knife is it? A QSP the other day, and it's not even one. I think I already reviewed it, but
why all hate on button locks? We just don't. I don't like the mushy detents, and
they're dangerous.
Yeah, they don't lock up very well. I don't know. It's hit or miss for me. This one's good, but for the most part, I'm just like, ugh, another spring lock. Like, he got them to dial it up, so this actually feels like almost like a detent. It's very good. But it's rare that you get one that's that good. And then American Blade Works just came out with a button lock. He has a new knife with a button lock.
A different design, or?
I mean, it looks similar, but it is different. He sent me one to check out. I don't have it yet. I'll see if I can pull it up.
I'm gonna have to contact him then.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, "Hey, dude, can I check one of these out?" And he was like, "Sure." And I was like, "Sweet."
He's such a nice guy.
Oh, he's awesome. Oh shit, he has ones with inlays. Oh, that would have been. I should have asked for an inlay one. I'm just happy to check one out. But yeah, look at this thing.
I'll message him tomorrow and ask for an inlay one.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm sure. Thumb stud.
If I was him, I'd send me a plain one because it's cheaper. But
what is the inlay? What is that?
That's fat carbon. He's got it milled. That's Nebula, I think, or Camo Card, one or the other.
Hey, isn't that crazy? Look, that's what it'd probably look like. Remember how we were talking about the milling?
Yeah.
I thought it was a completely different material because of that milling.
No,
so it's
you
basically
can have
a thumb stud Model 1, right?
It's a little different. Look at the blade shape.
Yeah, it humps up because of the thumb stud.
It's sexy, dude.
I like it a lot. I'll be messaging him tomorrow.
I handled them at Texas and they felt good. He had a good spring on it, and I saw somebody had one and they were like, it feels like a detent. It is just a plunge, I think, but maybe he did some magic in there. I don't know. But yeah, you can do milling on inlays. We did it on this. We've been trying to get this US growler made forever. And we had Kubi prototype it, and they did milling on the scales too. It's maybe harder to see on camera.
I see. I can see because it's shifting the color and like in the light.
Yeah, it transfers over to the scales, which is really cool. We actually have Chapman Lake knives working on this now. It's our third attempt at getting it made.
So they do a good bit of OEM stuff, don't they?
No.
Oh no, they do tooling, I think.
I don't know what they do. It's that other company that's been doing a lot of OEM for people now. Is fuck is it called? Dead Reckon, the other button lock.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, I agree, dude. It felt really good. Wait, you're not going where?
On my Dead Reckon.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
You don't like it? Come on, go there, dude. I want to hear it. I want to know. Unless you're gonna,
I'm gonna do a full review on it, but my action's terrible, and I can't stand the blade to handle ratio. It drives me nuts.
Oh, they changed it, so they have a warning now because we bitched about it enough.
Now, see, that would probably is it still like 30 thousandths behind the edge? Because
I think it was a little thinner. It looks like a freaking alligator. Let me pull it up.
I think I saw that. I didn't even realize that was them though.
Yeah, I did a video on it. And they have a third design that looks absolutely fucking sick.
Now, I will say them guys are so nice.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Fills the whole handle, dude. It's a lot nicer, and they came out with aluminum ones, which weigh less. They feel better, honestly. And I handled.
What about the pocket clip?
So I handled a few at Texas, because they had a bunch on the table, and it was hit or miss. Like some had a good detent and some were weaker. Like the one I ended up getting was a little weaker, but the ones that were stronger felt really good. The clip actually works pretty well if you don't fuck with it. Like the first one I got, because it was sitting off the scale, I was like, this is fuck. So I bent it down and then it was so tight. But if you just leave it, it actually works well and it doesn't tap. So it's fine.
Well, I since my accident, I can't wear much other than like these lightweight fishing shorts. So I have very thin pocket like seams.
Yeah, then it's probably kind of weird.
Like this knife right here.
Yeah, yours is weak then, dude.
What is this one?
Herman?
Yeah, Herman. This one, I found it in my front yard.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, did the pocket clip, see how long? I mean, that's
a wild looking knife, dude.
A mile long pocket clip.
And why is everybody into Herman now? Do you like the flipper tab? I hate the flippers though. They're so sharp and pokey.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like flippers in general, but just the sound, man. I love the sound these make.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a quality made knife.
Yeah, no, they are for sure. I got to check some out. I just don't get the appeal that there's like all these people talking about them, and it's, to me, it's like,
I don't think it's any better than a lot of other knives that I've handled. Now I've only had one, so you know.
I don't know. With those CNC kind of custom knives, I think Trevor Berger still.
Oh yeah,
just a beast. The price point and everything is just so good.
Yeah, especially if you get a table price from him.
Oh yeah, like $650, and then on secondary they're dirt cheap, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
People sell them for like $400 and shit. Like it's crazy.
Yes, I want to get one of those customs like that because that is my favorite design of his by far.
Look at that 001, baby.
Yeah, you've been having that one, huh?
I've had this for like 2 years, dude. Yeah, probably my longest tenured knife.
I was about to say that is that the longest in your collection?
Have you seen the slip joint?
Yeah, that one looked awesome as well, dude. I love that blade shape. Oh, I like the shield too.
Yeah, mine had wrap, so I had to send it out to get sharpened, but we got it sorted. Took 2 sharpenings, and it was good.
You know, I always wonder, especially when you got a pop like that and you have carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is gonna flex.
Yeah,
I have a lot of carbon fiber.
But there's full steel liners. I mean, I don't think.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's just, you know, it's tricky when you do these traditionals with the kick. You know, like Jack Wolf, every, you know, maybe like 1 out of every 800 or something is going to have wrap. He's going to have to deal with. It just happens.
Yeah, I've had 2.
Okay.
One that everybody almost had that never.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count because he recalled it. But I had one other one than that. I had a sharpshooter a couple months ago.
My first sharpshooter. After a while, my edge looked like a wave pool. I don't know, but look, I'm not. It's not. I don't think it was a nice fault. I was doing dumb shit.
Yeah, dude, his knives are sick.
Yeah, I got him on my table right now. This is still my favorite of the Lockie.
The after hours is fire, and then the midnight, and for me, the feel good is just the best. That thin pen like one.
Feel good.
You don't know the feel good, dude?
I got like 900 of them over here.
Yeah, same here, dude. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure I know what the feel good is. Oh, you like that one? I got the same exact one, the green.
It's my favorite, dude. I had 3 of these different colors. I sold the other 2, but
I don't know.
It's just so good. The action on mine is just fucking ridiculous.
Oh, dude, I think I wish more people that get upset about them could at least get to handle them.
That's what I tell people every time I go. Anytime I see a comment, I say, anybody who complains about the price or whatever has not handled one.
No, I mean, Dude, at Blade Show, I've handled plenty of custom slip joints. A lot.
Yeah.
And not saying it's custom quality, but it's damn near close.
The walk and talk is, I mean, that Trevor burger might be just a hair better, but even that is, some of the Jack Wolfs are better than that. And it's like, I don't know. It's just, they're so good.
I finally got a slip joint that beat my
feel
Jack
good,
Wolf.
Ian. What's your favorite?
What?
Jack Wolf.
As far as I like this one, but as far as the slip joints go,
well, what about overall? Do you like the after hours better than all the slip joints?
No, I love the Venom.
Oh,
and my number one, and it's probably not a fan favorite.
K9.
It is the dog bone one, the K9.
I knew it. Yeah,
I just love
a good one. It's not my favorite at all, but I think. What do you think's coming next, dude? I think he's doing another Venom, probably.
You don't? Is he? I guess is he out of like fresh stuff?
He's just not. Every time I ask him, he's like, "I need to just sit down and design," and I'm like, "Yeah, because you're gonna do way better with new stuff." Yeah. And also, you could just do minis of a bunch of them, and it would kill, dude. A mini fucking Venom, a mini Midnight, like all of those would do well.
Do a triple XL.
Yeah, or locking one that's smaller. Like, there's so many options.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a nice.
He still needs to do the humpback.
Yeah.
Dom says, "Stasa, que paso, amigo?"
I want a straight, like a boy's knife, like a pin boy's knife, you know?
Isn't that what the little bro is?
No, but it's a clip point. I want a pin knife, like the pin blade.
Oh, just like a spear point.
Yeah, just like the K9, except without the crazy hump on it.
Dude, little bro sheep's foot. Oh, that would be sick. I don't know. There's so many things he could do, but I think he's just like, the easy option is just to rerun it.
Que pasa?
Slap new covers on it. So I get it. But yeah, I'll be honest. Every time a new one comes out and it's a re-release, I kind of go, like, I wish it was a new model. Because, like, remember when it was like, bang, Cyborg, bang, Vampire. And you're like, fuck yeah, Venom, yeah. And now it's like, we got another one of these. Like,
it's harder for a person like me, the way I review stuff. Nobody wants to see me cut stuff over again with that knife. So I've been noticing, like, any of mine that are re-releases, I didn't even break 1,000 on my last one. Like, I always used to at least break 1,000 views on them.
Right. Yeah. It's tough when it's a repeat or whatever, but whatever. I mean, there's people new getting into it. There's a lot of people who wanted one that couldn't get one. So it makes sense business-wise.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, he definitely has his stuff, he knows what he's doing. But, we just like new stuff. That's
exactly. And I mean, when he designs a new knife, it's usually cool as shit. And that's just, that's what we want.
Yeah, that's
he is kind of doing it with the locking knives. He's doing it,
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't think anybody really understands how much goes into turning it into a locking knife.
Yeah.
Because it's not as easy as just taking it, because they don't all work in a locking form.
Yeah.
So.
Oh shit, Casey! I forgot he's right next to us at Blade Show. Awesome, dude.
What's up, Casey?
If we can get Stasa a badge, you might see Nick there a little bit.
Yeah, you'll see me every once in a while. Now I'll probably come hang out for a little bit over there anyway, regardless.
Yeah, Atlanta's nuts, dude. It's always
I tell you, last year was the first year. Not really the first. The year before that was a little bit like that, but after day one, I was so burnt. I had nothing left in me.
Yeah. Texas was rough, man. I got sick and it was fucking terrible. Just getting out there was
that's
like horrible. And then I spent a whole day in the hotel room just like sleeping it off. And then I suffered through Friday, Saturday for the show, and then made it home, and then it was like another week of just hell because obviously it wasn't good. Not just resting. So
hey, do you have a on StreamYard? Is there a way to do a giveaway? On the
fly?
I
do on every live stream. I already have a thing.
I got something to add to it because nobody claimed the prize, and I'm tired of looking at it.
I actually haven't. Yeah, I have one from last week. The guy he even emailed me, asked me what it was, and then didn't reply.
He's like, let me grab it real quick. Hold on.
All right. Looks like we're gonna have a nice giveaway for you guys.
I mean, it's not like a super expensive knife, but I like it a lot. It's still in the box. It's the what you call it with the sheep's foot blade.
Iridium?
Yeah, with the sheep's foot.
They just sent me another knife. I think it's like an assisted knife too.
This one's nice, and this one never been opened. I ordered one for Blade HQ. They told me it was on back order, and I told them to cancel, and they did, and it showed up at my house the next day.
Classic.
Yeah. So
I agree. Nobody listens to Eric. Stas's videos are fantastic. Knife therapy, baby.
I appreciate that. My only goal of the channel is to help people not buy junk knives.
Dude, it's so funny the shit you see.
Whenever I started, I had a big pile of crap. Like
I mean, we all kind of did, but
yeah, I mean, but that's why it's like try to help the new people not have to go through all that.
Honestly, one of the reasons I started my channel was because I would watch Slicey Dicey and I would buy shit he would say is good and it would just be dog shit.
Yeah, because he wasn't good. He was like taking it out of the package right before.
Right. And he didn't know shit really, I don't think.
You were just pushing.
Over time, he probably learned some stuff. But anyway, and it was just like, dude, how do people say these are good? Even Metal Complex for the last year or so, he's really been like, you could see a change in him where he's like, he's got so much shit coming in and whatever. He doesn't need to placate anybody anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not like, he wasn't just saying shit was good that wasn't, but he wasn't hammering stuff that he needed to hammer. And now he does. And I like that.
I think I lost a few companies just from being honest.
Yeah. Oh, same here, dude.
Which I mean, I don't give a shit anymore. I already I just have to turn them down because it's just
there's always a new company coming out or whatever doing something cool that like here. The giveaway tonight is this pouch from Cavill Knives. Have you checked out any of their stuff yet?
They sent me the Denka, and that's one of the companies that I don't think they liked what I said.
Oh, really? I fucking love the Denka, dude.
Oh, no, I like it. I just said I wish I had a pocket clip.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're also really small, so
yeah. Like I said,
I don't know. Who
I
knows?
guess it was hard for me to recommend at that price. Now I know it had time asking.
Oh yeah, they're definitely expensive.
It is a.
They don't spare. Like they don't spare anything. I feel like even though they're expensive,
nice,
the quality's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of people look at it like a Jack Wolf, and they're like China 320. But it's got Mokutai on it, and I'm pretty sure they're not an OEM. So like,
no, I think Riot's doing their stuff.
Some of it.
What do you think?
I've had like all their knives, and some of them feel that good, and then some of them feel just, like maybe it's Best Tech or CMB or somebody doing it. Yeah. But yeah, they're all really good quality. And the reason you look at it is like those are like $189, not $320. You know what I mean? So like the ones that are $320, okay, it's probably Riot or it's somebody damn good,
Yeah.
But yeah, giving away this pouch, and it's gonna come with the REs. Gonna come with a Lefty Pyrite button lock, an i3T, some kind of coin and a fidget slider. So you get all that stuff.
Dang.
And then you'll get that iridium from Nick.
It won't fit in the pouch, but you can get it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they just came out with these pouches.
I gotta say, I like their accessories, like the cases, the knife cases are awesome.
Dude, the cases, these cost as much as a case. So like, I don't know what they're. I mean, these are quality as hell. They're really well made. I mean, look at the zipper.
Yeah, I love when they use the reverse zippers. That's kind of
The
like
leather. It has a titanium ring and a leather handle, but their cases are $60, and they hold. I mean, here's one I use for flashlights. 24 or whatever in here, and they have this really good like rubber top to it. Do you have any of these?
No, I have something very similar though. I have a lot of the guard dog cases, and they use that rubber instead of Nowpack. I used to think Nowpack was great until I got a guard dog, because the guard dog uses almost like that floor mat material, you know, that thick rubber.
Yeah, I have one right here. It's an insert for the Apache.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more like rubber. Like this shit is incredible, really. It's like really flexible, but it's tough as shit. It's not like the foam that's gonna like fray and stuff. So you can fit like you can kind of shove something a little bigger in there. That's what she said. Dude, literally the best knife case, and it's $60.
I need to get another one because I filled them all up.
Yeah. So, check them out, dude. They don't make a big ass one, so you know, but
a big one though. I just want
one for a 24 thing. It takes like 3 weeks to get, but that's the only downside. You're gonna love the case. Even the even the locks are awesome.
I bought 2 off of Amazon from Case Club. You ever saw those? They're not the highest quality, but they're cheap. They're cheaper. And it's better than like the foam that comes in the actual cases, you know, like it's better than the pull and pluck, but it's not as good as, you know, those pre-cut foam ones. It's weird. I don't know what it's called, but I think they're like $40 or something like that. And you can the foam, the things are cut and they got like different sections. So if you got a fat knife, you can pull the whole thing out. If you got a skinny knife, it's pretty customizable.
Yeah, that's nice. How do these do with scratching up? What do you mean by scratching up knives? Why would a case scratch up knives? It's all foam and rubber. Like it's not going to scratch at all. But neither would a Nowpack in an Apache.
I have a Nowpack, and I got some expensive knives in there. I've never had unless something dropped in it and you didn't realize it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or you had something on the knife.
Can you explain that a little better so we can answer? Because I'm not sure if I'm understanding. What cases are those? Here, I'll throw you a link. It's from Cabell Knives. I have an affiliate link, so might as well pimp that. Right here. But yeah, I mean, 60 bones. Like to me, it's insane. If anybody here, just because you know, some people are gonna think I'm shilling over here. If anybody has one of these cases, please tell the people how fucking good they are for the price.
Well, I mean, especially if you said it's even better than the guard dog. Guard dogs are phenomenal. I love their cases.
I love it too, but they're stiff. So like, if I have a knife that's a little bit fatter than the hole, I can't get it in. This, it'll stretch a little bit, but it won't like deform or anything.
I personally know the feeling that you're talking about, but I don't have it. Okay, let's see. Have the case, and it's okay. Yeah, anybody else? I don't see guard dog for Apache cases. They do. They have them.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. You could probably type in their thing, Apache. Or no.
There's one downside with guard dog, and that's that they're in Canada.
Yeah, but if you use Stasa 23, you get 23% off.
Right.
And it takes care of your shipping.
They gave me a code, and it was, I think, 15 or 20. And I was like, what the hell? Why don't I get 23%?
He just did that for my number. He said, hey, why don't we go 23? I was like, why don't you
it's
just round
20.
up to 25?
Yeah, mine's 20. But yeah, use Stats at 23. But the shipping is expensive. That's the one downside with it.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, we don't get anything from that, so you can do it if you want.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just a code.
I just like them guys.
I always find that funny. Yeah, right. I feel that's how I feel about like White Mountain knives. Like I don't get commission from them, but
yeah, I try to look after the ones that have supported me before I even had any followers. You know,
like Quiet Carry for me.
Me too.
White Mountain. For the longest, Asher. I haven't checked anything out in a while, but yeah. But yeah, I always find it funny when like I watch videos, people are like, "Oh, use my code. It's better." Because like with White Mountain knives, everybody uses Lefty 10. You know what I'm saying? And someone, who was it, G-Ball? He was doing his Pony Stout video, and he's like, "Use the best code, G-Ball, whatever." And I'm just like, dude, I don't give a shit. So like, go for it.
Yeah, it doesn't like. I just want to make sure you're getting a discount.
Right. Exactly. Some of them, of course, some of them we make some money, and that's cool. Like, but that's what I like about affiliate links. I can choose what to promote and not promote. I don't have to, you know. But yeah, here I'll show you. They have a sale going on, I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to check out some more. I guess it's kind of on me too. I never really contacted them again.
So here's the case in yellow or black, $59.
Well, I like that slip too.
The slip, dude, is fire. It fits the Danka mostly, I think. It might work on other stuff, but it's $16.
What?
Like some of their shit's crazy, but then this pouch is 67. I don't quite understand.
I think that pouch is brand new, huh?
Yeah, and well, it says sale, but I think it's just, it depends on who they use to make their shit. If it's in-house, the way the guy explained it to me is they do OEM some of their own stuff and some they don't. So maybe when they outsource, obviously it costs more. And the ones that they can make is cheaper. I don't know. But this one is 96 and it has it's the horizontal rows like that.
I don't like that because you got to stack them.
And you can't see them and you fit less.
I have one of them knife vaults or whatever that I got way back in the day from Caviso. You know, it has like it's like a horizontal on top, and then it has a layer on the bottom with a bunch of sideways ones.
Oh, okay. I have one of their valets.
Because I can't see the stuff underneath it.
I hate when you can't see the stuff. It's like I'm trying to just grab what I need. Have you ever gotten into flashlights?
Kinda. I mean, I got a few. As far as nice ones go, though, the only one that after I got my Arcadia.
I think you're the channel that I found that on years ago.
That's what you told me whenever I first got it. You said, I got to check it out.
Yeah. Well, now I'm fucking dark. I'm down a deep, dark hole.
Nah, I don't comment a lot, but I watch pretty much every single one of your videos. So,
but yeah, dude, the arcade, you have the micro, right?
Yeah.
I had that one for 2 years, I think, without wanting any other lights because I just loved the size and everything. And I always said I don't want anything bigger. And then I just fell off a cliff in like October this year. And I probably have like 15 grand right here in this case. I don't know, maybe more. It's crazy.
Every once in a while, I'll go on that binge of like going through all of them. But the one good thing is a lot of the ones I like aren't in stock whenever I'm looking. So it's like,
Have you tried the new Arcadian, his 14500?
No, but that looked real tempting.
That would probably be the one I'd tell you to get because it's just a little bigger, but you get triple the runtime. It's like a no-brainer with this one. Yeah. Seriously.
Now, is on my it's got the 4K, and I don't like the yellowy light.
Okay, yeah. So far, I think all the mini arc. He calls this one the mini arc. That one's the micro. These are 5K. At least mine is. You can get it in 5K, so it's a little bit of a cooler.
I didn't notice that whenever I bought that one. That it was.
I like both.
I mean, I like it for certain things when I really want to see a good coloring of something, but
yeah, like this one is his original Arcadian.
Okay.
This is called the Groovy because it has these grooves. Here's the without the grooves. So this is the light that all those were based on. So the micro and this mini, they're all from this design, just shrunk down, thinned out, whatever. And then he has the peanut, which is the mini one.
I saw that.
Fat chode.
Little choder.
I love this one, dude. It's crazy how much power this thing has for being so damn tiny. It's insane.
Yeah, sweet. What is it? What is it? 16.5. What's in that one?
18.350.
350. That's what it is.
Yeah, some of them are 16. Like these are 16.340. They're like the same size, but they have like a sleeve system.
Wait, who makes that one? I saw that one on
Barrel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So that
you don't get as much runtime with those. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the Okluma one's really good, but you have to basically mod it to have more power because it's super weak out of box.
I don't understand why they do that.
Yeah, that's one great thing about the micro click that you have is even though it's that small, he still pumps out 650 lumens.
I'll tell you, I was shocked whenever I turned that thing on full. I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
because I got just the other ones aren't custom lights, so I didn't know anything about a custom driver or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, dude. If you like the size and everything of the micro, I would maybe recommend the one step up, the 14, the new one.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
It barely changes the pocket space, and you get triple the runtime and a little nicer beam. I don't really know, if you don't want a thicker light like this, then you're probably not going to get into all this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have some lights like that. I don't tend to carry those as much just because I don't
this beast out, dude.
Yeah, see, that one looks sweet though.
That's a 18650. This is the new Dawson Machinecraft Comet, and this thing is a fucking monster.
Yeah, I can see it. It looks like a shield on the. It looks like it's burned a hole through your wall right now.
That hotspot is sick, dude. He killed it.
I just heard your wife say, "Turn it off."
Yep.
Best Tech Bruv. Which one is that?
Dude, I reached out to them and was like, "Hey, I'd love to check one of these out." And they were like, "Oh, we're past the review, whatever." And I was like, "All right, fuck you guys." Best Tech doesn't want to send me shit.
I don't respond to Best Tech anymore because they piss me off. They asked me to take a video down, and I said, "Got it. Don't ever email me again."
Was it a button lock that failed? The good boy?
No. And I get it. I get why they asked me to, but I said, "Look, I said, I will." I said, "But don't ever contact me again."
Damn. And that was after you. Yeah, damn. Here, I'll show you the Bruv. It actually looks cool, which is why I wanted to check it out. I don't want to buy it, but it's a pretty cool looking one because I don't think it would work great Lefty.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I think it looks sweet. It kind of reminds me of man, I can't think of that guy's name. I'm not gonna remember it. But hey, whatever happened with EDC? What's his name?
Evolved?
Yeah.
What the fuck was the name of that knife?
I don't know, but I wanted it so bad.
The one with the 3 humps?
No, no, no. I'm talking about the prototype that he had that never did get the one. I had it on my channel. It was a sheep foot butt lock, and it had like
the
somewhat
Rev,
the same pattern as this.
the Rev.
Yeah.
Well, he went under, man.
Like
so he did the sin, and he did a pre-order, and then he didn't have the money to pay the final payment to Best Tech because he was supposed to have a backer, and the backer fell through, and then so he couldn't pay for the knives. So Best Tech, they had already sent him like 30 or something, so he sent out whatever he could from the pre-orders. I think he only had like 40 or 50 pre-orders total, and he sent out what he could. He still owes me for one. He said he was going to refund me. That was like 6 months ago. And now he doesn't respond when I text him. So he's officially ghosted on that.
That's why, dude, if you're going to do it, if you can't fill it, then you don't need to do it. You need to just look, we didn't have enough.
If you can't pay the full amount, don't do it. Like, don't just get enough to cover a deposit and then put it in, hoping you're going to get more orders later. Like, because talk to the OEM. Be like, yo, I can only order this many. Can I do that? And then try to find somebody to. But he thought he had some backer, but it was all pretty like. It seemed like it was really just like word of mouth shit. It wasn't even like a written contract or anything, and it just sucks.
Well, it really sucks because, I mean, in turn, that means he'll probably never show his face at Blade Show again and all that. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. It's not worth it. If you don't have it, 100% sewed up, unless you don't care about being in this community anymore.
I mean, it's hard, man. Like, you got to have a design that people like. And then you got to be able to market that fucking thing. That's the hardest part, is you got to get people excited about the knife.
Well, the worst thing is, and it happens a lot, is just because you're passionate about a design, it doesn't mean it's going to resonate with everybody else. And usually your first design or two needs to be a pretty plain knife.
You got to be able to take feedback and implement feedback. Yep. That's one of the biggest things in this game, is like just being stubborn and like, I guess it does work for some people, but like, I don't know. I think feedback is huge. He said that sucks with our standard. I went balls out and went for it, thinking this might be it. Right. But you probably had some money maybe in the bank that you could have, if you had to do it. Like, worst case, I pull my 401k and put it into it or whatever. But like, if you don't even have those kind of options, don't fuck yourself. Like, don't dig yourself in that hole. I mean, it would suck to have to refund everybody, but then do a Kickstarter if that's the case.
Yeah.
Right? Which reminds me, you guys should all go check out the AT Knives Halt. Have you seen that one?
No.
You should check it out, dude.
Never heard of
it. Do you remember Lewis, Addicted to Knives, maybe?
Yeah. Wait. I might know this knife. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Did you check it out?
He had talked to me about it, but I never did get to check it out.
You should. I think he still got the pre-order open. The reason I say that, one, I love Lewis. He's a friend. I want it to do well. But two, this knife legitimately is fucking good.
If the pre-order,
you noticed the blade hole? How funny is that?
I didn't even notice that.
That's coincidence, by the way. But
wait. It's funny. Me and him talked about it, and he goes, dude. He said, I promise you, I didn't steal this because he's like, we had the same hole in the blade.
Gotcha.
I said, dude, I don't care. I said, I just wanted to change it from being the same circle.
Right.
I mean, oval.
Yeah, exactly. He was probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I could care less. It's a blade hole. I'm not Spyderco.
If no one ordered the standard, I was gonna get it produced either way because I made it my mission for my dad. Right.
Understand.
Yep. Check out the Halt at Blade Show. It's dope. Yeah, dude, it's fire, man. Best Tech killed it on that. And he's got a great price point. 280, 275 or something on those.
Oh, I definitely have to see if it's still open because I'll be getting on it tonight.
Yeah. Well, better yet, dude, you should fucking do a video on it because it'll help him out.
I mean, I'll definitely do a video if I get a hold of him.
What is that discount code for that Cabell knife case? There's no discount code. It's just a link.
That's shocking that they never gave us a discount code. I would have thought.
I think their margins are tight, man. Like I said, I don't think they're OEMing everything. So I talk to the guy pretty regularly. They seem very cool, you know. Some companies just don't do discounts. Like they just price it where they can, you know.
Yeah. What y'all think about this one?
What's that? The Bastide?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the new. Everybody's doing a pivot lock now.
Well, this is their new lock. It's called their A leverage. It's way more complex than I thought it was.
Okay.
I got a bag of parts and I thought it was like spare like lock parts, and evidently it has something to do with the lock.
So it's the lock. Yeah. I don't. They're one of the companies that are random with me. They'll like hit me up for a couple months and be like, "You want to check this out, this out, this out?" I'm like, "Yeah," and then they'll just not email me for like a while, and then they'll come back. It's random.
Well, I think for them I think they only have 3 people that work there.
Right. No, I talked to them about it. They're small, man. I mean, for relatively.
Yeah, because whenever he left, what is it, Kaiser?
Yeah.
Or whatever. He said it was him and that girl, and then he had that designer guy.
Yeah.
Forgot what his name was.
Yeah, but I hit them up because I saw that on your channel, and I was like, "Hey, you got anything new? I want to try that thing." I saw a different one at Blade Texas.
Yeah, the small version.
No, it was a different blade, even, dude. I swear. And I thought that was coming out first.
That guy reviewed it or showed it. The one that worked the booth.
I think so. It was like orange.
Yeah, something like that. Now,
yeah, I thought that was, and it felt like a real D10 on there, dude.
Well, this one's got it's got a pretty nice pop to it.
Is it a spring though?
The button feels like it's got okay. You know that leverage lock or whatever from Misheard Knife Reviews.
Yeah, but that's an actual liner in there.
This is too. It feels like it's got a leverage bar that goes like this, and I think it's hooked to this. I think it's hooked to the pivot.
Okay.
And I think you pushing that down.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna take it apart this weekend.
So it might have a real detent, which would be sick. The Riot one is just, I think, a plunge lock inside inside the pivot. I have one. White Mountain Knives sent me one of those Riot ones. I have a bunch of boxes I gotta open. But everybody's doing it now, dude. Riot's doing the pivot lock. The Bastide's doing it. Misheard Knife Reviews is doing it. Somebody else is doing it too. So that's the thing now.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to see how strong it is.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if you could whack it or whatever, you know.
Well, I see right here that little, like, it looks like a liner lock that has a nub that is going. It's almost like a compression lock.
Right.
That's coming up. I don't know. I'm gonna take it apart.
So does it work the opposite way? Like when you push the button, it goes like it sucks it in versus pushing it out.
This one you press it. No, this one is pushing it that way. Like I'm pressing the button on this side and it's pushing it in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So it's basically like a push button liner lock.
It's like an internal liner lock almost. Yeah.
Yeah, except I'm interested to see how it's working through the pivot though. It's got to be coming through the pivot.
Yeah. It's cool. I always wondered with those locks, could it be reversible? You'd think they'd be able to do it where they could reverse it to Lefty, basically.
This one definitely could if it was set up like if I could swap that to the side,
Right.
because the hole goes straight through the blade. Like,
Yeah. That'd be cool if it was possible. But honestly, it's not hard to push the thing from the other side. Does the pivot rotate like the dead reckon knives?
no.
So you can put your finger over there and yeah. That's one thing that was kind of annoying on those till I got used to it.
Mine doesn't do it too bad unless I'm like if I'm just like lightly pressing it, it'll do it sometimes, but it doesn't do it all the time.
Yeah. Interesting.
What was it? I'm thinking I got another design that I'm planning on doing, and I think I'm gonna let Vol see. It's a EDC fixed blade that I want done.
Sick.
And I think I've already talked to him about it. I said, look, I don't know CAD. It's gonna be drawn up on a piece of toilet paper, and I'm gonna send it to you
right
with carrier pigeon.
Nice.
He said, okay.
Yeah, I mean, those kind of collaborations are good for them. You know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt. And I mean, with a fixed blade, that's pretty easy one for them.
Yeah. Well, and for them, and for you, it's a little easier, but you'll just get like a percentage on that.
I don't even for that. I just want that made.
Right.
It's a like over the years of reviewing the EDC fixed blades is just one that I'm like, man, I wish I had this. So that's what it'll be. Lord, please do S90.
Yeah, the Fireball is going to be S90B.
Yeah,
this will be S90B. Don't worry.
Magna Cut is just way too hard right now to get.
I don't care about it, honestly. I don't want Magna Cut from China, really.
Yeah.
And this will be S90V too.
Hey, do they? What did they run their S90? Did they
60 to 61?
Okay, good.
Usual.
I thought that's what it was. I couldn't.
We haven't had any complaints on the Kubi stuff.
No, everyone that I've tested,
like the nip,
did great.
Oh, I actually have the prototypes, I think, for the budget nips right back there. I haven't opened them.
Budget. Oh, okay.
Did you seen the nip, right?
I got one, the carbon fiber one.
Yeah. So we're doing a budget version. So we did aluminum, and we did one G10, I think, and then 154. Well, the prototypes will be D2, but production would be 154.
Yeah.
And then we actually did a new blade shape. So we have the standard blade shape, and we also have a hawk bill.
A hawk bill? For real? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I'm down with that.
HRC. Yeah, that's just a thing with knives. So anything coated is going to drop a point, basically.
Yeah.
It's because they have to heat it up to apply the coating. So it basically anneals the steel, I guess, and it drops at a point. Something like that.
And
I got a couple of budget nips for you. Giggity. You know what? I'll grab them. You guys want to see? You want to see my nips? You want to see my
nips? Show your nips.
I'm hoping we can sell these for like $100. You know, that's the plan. People really fucking love the nip. I guess we could have just done more of the, S90 ones, but I don't know. We like to switch it up.
I like their 154 a lot.
Yeah.
Like that growler. That's 154, right? The last one?
Dude, the last two runs have been 154.
It performs so well.
I'd love to see some fat carbon or something on the fire. Well, it's camo carbon. So we did some different colors to make them pop a little bit. So this one's blue aluminum.
I like that.
And the coating on these is supposed to be a lot more durable than the growler was. We had that one in blue. And we did a wire clip because we're trying to make it more affordable. Honestly, I think the wire clip looks sick on this knife.
And
we changed the clip to a more comfortable one, not the one with the 2 humps in it.
Yeah, that's a good deal. I like the back spacer on those.
Yeah, this actually looks really
Hey,
good.
you know what's funny? Wait, let's see. Do I have it here? Yeah, watch. This knife right here, the Kaiser Sub 3. You know, this knife, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what pocket clip that is?
Is that the nip clip?
Yeah. It fits.
Huh.
I was kind of shocked because none of their stuff usually fits.
Yeah.
I just want to see it. It's not saying on here though, because I prefer it on the nib. I just want to see if it fit.
So that's the standard. I don't know. We might have to switch it back to the mill clip because I feel like I can feel the end of that wire clip.
Yeah, because the only problem with the wire clips is they usually stand up higher than even some of those regular deep carry clips.
Yeah, like we wanted it to be like the like most of the wire clips are like this, where they come down and then they hump up like that. And we wanted the one that's more like on the lush on this, which they kind of did. Actually, I don't know if they did that or not. I guess it depends on your hand, but you can feel that corner, like the very end is what I'm talking about. So we'll figure that out. This one's G10 with black accents.
Looks sweet.
There's the hawkbill. So it's got a recurve throughout the blade and then the belt satin. Let me know what you guys think of this one. We'll probably do less hawkbill than standard edge, but I just think it'd be cool to do.
Oh, I like that a lot. And it's not a crazy hawkbill. Like, it's still easy to sharpen.
Yeah, should be fine.
Brian, Transparent Knives, explained what's going on with whenever you get the lower HRC with the coated blades. He said if it started 59 or 60 and you apply coating, it'll stay 59 or 60 and not drop at all. So basically, I guess the temperature, Brian, is that what it is?
Wait, he's saying it won't change?
Not if it started at 59 or 60.
That's what every OEM has told me. When we do a black wash or a coated blade, it's going to take a point off, basically. Oh yeah, that hawkbill is sick.
I've seen that whenever what's his name used to HRC, the guy that used to do all the HRC for us. When he would do like the spider codes with the coated blade, he said it would usually be a point under. That's a good looking red. Is that a black blade?
Yeah.
Dude, I like that a lot. And I'm not a real big red fan. What blade shape is it?
This one's the hawkbill.
See, it's such a subtle hawkbill. I think that's a cool one. I like it. Okay, when coating process exceeds tempering cycle temp. Oh, okay, I see. So some of those coatings cause a lot of like enough temperature to mess with the temper. Dang, that's crazy.
And the last one is gray aluminum with purple.
See, I've been liking that color. You seeing a lot of G10s like that too now?
Yeah.
Looks like a bluish grayish color.
Man, they dialed the fuck out of all 4 of these. They're really good.
Now, I'll tell you what. And I still credit y'all for it. Kubi has they've stepped it up big time.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know if they bought all new machines since y'all been doing collabs.
I don't know, man, but since we started, like from the first prototypes we got till now, they're just way different.
That's what I'm saying.
We've been pushing the shit out of them with all different, things we ask for and finishes and like the aluminum to be more durable versus that. I got to test this, but it's supposed to be a lot more durable than the blue on that growler. Belt satin, like they wouldn't even do it. Now they're killing belt satin.
Yeah, I love their belt satin now.
So
before, whenever I'd hear a satin on a Kubi, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
It reminded me of this company. What is this? Trivisa's satin is the same way. When they do a satin, it's got like that wavy. It looks weird.
That's the one downside with the Concept. We use them on the Lush, and they can't do a belt satin for whatever reason.
Wait, what did they put on what is the Lush blade?
That's a machine satin.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically CNC satin. So it doesn't have like straight up and down grind lines, like more chalky looking, like you'll see from, like the Mash or Riyadh or whatever.
Mr. Krabs is just super chatted you.
Oh, sick. That's my boy. He says Stasa is the man. Hell yeah, dude. You guys can pay me to praise Stasa all night if you want. I'm flipping this clip so I can get an idea left-handed because it's hard to. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I mean, you feel it. You feel it back there. That hump at the end, of course you're going to feel it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know how much it matters on a little knife like this. Are you really good?
Can they do aluminum clips?
A what?
Aluminum clips. So is aluminum too?
This is what we asked for. So let me just show you. So when we work with Best Tech or Concept, they do this wire clip.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's like the quiet carry one. That's what we asked for on this, and they clearly didn't do it. Because if we had this clip, I think that sits a bit lower.
Oh, a lot lower. I can see it
right there. So if we can just get them to switch that clip in production, I think it would be fine. Because I kind of want to do the wire clip on this. Not really just to make it more affordable, but I think it actually looks really good with it.
Yeah, it does look good.
And it makes sense on a knife that's hopefully like $100.
Yeah.
It might be a little more. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be 154 cm and, aluminum. Yeah, it'll probably be $100. I don't know.
I think it's a good price. Real good price. Did you see my video on right here?
Oh, shit. My dog's killed a rat. Is it dead?
I don't know. Kevin's screaming.
All right. I got to go for a second. Can you hold down the fort?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's always a good thing. Let's see. What's going on, people? Drink water. Aluminum will not work for. I didn't think it would. I thought aluminum would be too soft. And I figured you would see them a lot more. Take a clip from an OG nip and stick it on the budget version. Quick to look. I got one of the OG clips right now on this Kaiser. This is the OG clip right here on this Kaiser Sub 3. I just want to see if it fit. Where did the inspiration come from the design of the Fireball model? Whenever I was doing the knife mods, when we were back at our old house, I had bought. I still have all the equipment to start making knives, and it was gonna be a fixed blade design. And I have a whole book full of designs I've drawn up over the years, and I never feel I'm too OCD about my stuff, and I don't ever think it looks good enough, or I don't know. So me and Kevin talked about it one day, and he said, "Send me some of them," and we started talking, and he kind of gave me the nudge I needed. So, but I'm definitely not an artist, so I just know what I like to see. Let's see, and I got a bunch of them French curves, and that's what I use for all my drawings. Let's see what's going on, everybody. Play on a. Is there a way to fix vertical play? Okay, yeah, David, you can bend the lock bar more over. Just don't bend it too much because then it'll be too tight. But yeah, if the play is not super severe, you should better bend the lock bar over. Like I've fixed a bunch of frame locks that had up and down lock rock by bending it over, and I have a carbudizer, and I've carbidized the lock face to get rid of it. I have my first Mallory X. I got a Mallory. Either bend the lock bar. Yeah. Yeah, a larger stop pin, of course, would work. Or yeah, a sleeve. I've had a sleeve made before for a stop pin, but you have to get somebody to see that, and you know that's gonna cost money. I would definitely try to bend the lock bar over. What knife is it? Let's see. Let's see. Yellow. It's the Asher Spiro frame lock. Yeah, you should definitely better bend that one over. It's a few years old. Yeah. The older Ashers, some of them I have a Sparrow, one of the old original Sparrow liner locks, and it's got bad up and down play now. I don't know how thick their tie is. I got that knife. I don't recall. If it's thin at the lock relief, you got to be careful when bending it because it'll bend pretty easy. But if it's got any thickness to it, it's going to be kind of hard to bend it without any heat, and you don't want to use heat. So just take your time. A little movement goes a long way when you bend a lock bar. I've done both ways, in and out. If you want to lighten up your detent, you can back the lock bar out a hair. That's not something I always suggest doing, but you can. I'll call both E and Miss Mexars. No problem, David. I hope that helps. Hope it works. What is the length of the blade on the Vosteed a kilo? And on kilo, Um, the one time I don't have my ruler or my measuring. Let me see if I have another knife that I know the size. I'd say it's probably about 3.2 maybe. Because I'm guessing the sub 3 is a 3-inch blade if I had to take a wild guess. And it's, let's see. Can y'all see that, or is it too dark on dark? Yeah, that's going to be way too hard to see. I don't think I have seen your face. Nice. Yep, that's my ugly mug. Yeah, I was kind of, Steve, I was kind of wondering that, but hey. Yeah, I try to do forward-facing videos at least a few times before blade. So did your dog take them down or what?
Yeah. There was
a rabbit?
There was a dead rabbit out there with a missing leg.
he munched on it, huh?
I have 2 dogs, so they cornered it in the yard where there's no like gate or anything. And
he's like, yeah, you're a dead man.
Well, like last night, my wife let him out, and she saw a rabbit over in the corner, and she was like, get the fuck out of here. And it just like stood there for a second, and then the dogs started coming. Then it was like, oh shit, and it ran away. Well, this time, this one just like cornered itself, and then you got 2 dogs from 2 angles, you're fucking done.
Yeah.
Kev, why would I punish the dog? I just told him he was a good boy.
He just told him next time, don't rip the leg off. We're going to eat that thing.
I mean, dude, this time they killed it. Last time it was a groundhog, and I had to fucking sit there and like stab it with a shovel to try to kill it. Because I lived in a row home, like I couldn't just take out a gun and
Yeah.
So it literally took me like 10 minutes to kill this thing, just stabbing it in the neck. Groundhogs are thick, dude.
Yeah.
No, I bagged it up in the trash. It's in the trash. Get out of here. I think I'm gonna fucking eat it.
No, you don't want to eat that kind.
You need to take that flashlight right on its eyes. Oh, what do you mean? They make a titanium rabbit's foot. Yeah, right. And I got down there and I was like, motherfucker, I was going out the back door and I was like, I don't have my flashlight. So I had to grab the one I had I had to grab the O light by the door, but I'm like, I got a chance to use my own light, one of my custom lights out here. Fucking up, man.
That's how it always goes when you actually like are, I got a knife. Oh my God, I don't have a knife in my pocket.
Yeah. It happens to me every once in a while too. Like the last couple of days I ran to the post office and I had a flashlight, but I didn't grab knives. Because I keep them out on the desk everywhere. They're not always right in my pocket. I take it out, fidget with it, and it's not in my pocket,
That's the only time I usually ever have it is if I've been fidgeting with one and my dog does something and I like set it down and then I don't even know where I put it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. My dog.
Hey, dude, groundhogs suck, Marco.
We don't have those here.
You don't?
Not that I know of. I've never seen one here.
Yeah. Yeah. They used to live under our shed at our old house. So for a while there, our dog was like killing the babies. And then they got a big one and they were literally just playing tug of war with it out in the yard. And its guts were hanging out, but it was just still alive. And I had to like just sit there with a shovel. It was like traumatizing, honestly. So this time I went out there and I was like, please be dead. And I'm shining the light. It's got an eye open and it's just laying there. I'm like, thank God.
You need to get you like
nowadays I would grab, because now I have like I got like an axe thing and a machete. I'd probably just grab that. That would take care of it a little quicker than a shovel.
Next time, get a taser and just zap them.
Yeah, does that work?
I'm sure it would.
Huh.
I mean, it'll electrocute them.
Yeah.
Then you gotta get close to them too, though. I don't know, depending on if they bite or not.
Marco says animal control. Well, yeah, but dude, I'm not gonna leave a dead rabbit out there and let animal control pick it up. Like I can scoop up a fucking rabbit, throw it in some trash bags and trash it. They'll come pick it up on, Monday. I'll just go out there with my nip.
Slice and dice him.
Yeah. Yeah, these are good, man. Assuming the aluminum holds up this time, I think we'll run these. I really like the sheep's foot.
You mean the hawkbill?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I love it because, like I said, it's not crazy. It's not like that Vosteed.
Yeah,
whatever.
It might need a little more recurve back here.
Yeah, it does look like it. The tip, it comes down a little bit lower.
If you look at so they sent us pictures of these the other day, and it actually was like a straight edge to here, and then this recurve here, and we were like, no. So then the next day they were like, all right, we fixed it. We added the recurve all the way, and I was like, all right, that's good enough.
And I'm like, I know you've been making knives for a long time.
Yeah. So Kev trying to kill shit with his Dr. Feelgood. Get a good pellet gun.
I got a good crack barrel pellet gun that I use whenever it's late and I don't want to wake the neighbors. And the other night I was walking in through the back door because I grabbed a drink from our outside refrigerator. And dude, I thought this thing was a leaf. And when I say I was gonna kick it because I didn't want it to get in the house. Dude, it was a water moccasin. If you don't know what that means, it's a poisonous snake to have. My heart dropped. I was like, and it was a baby, and they are so aggressive.
Oh.
I shot that thing about 30. It had holes in every orifice of itself.
Damn.
Because my wife was like, he's still moving. I was like, he's going to keep moving till tomorrow. He's not going to stop moving. Unless I cut his head off, but he still moves.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, their nerves move for up to 15 minutes, even if you cut their head off. They can still bite you, too.
Jesus.
That's why they say to dispose of the head.
Huh.
I think that's the same with any snake.
Good reason to have a sword.
Or a flamethrower or something like that. Just torture.
I like those little, you ever see those little Bond snake guns?
Uh-huh.
Those are cool.
They look like little Rugers almost, but they're like 410s, the little bitty ones. I think you're talking about Bond arms.
Yeah, exactly.
I killed him. I killed a mosquito yesterday. What'd you use?
Yeah, I have one of those. I have one of those fly shooter guns. Those are cool.
I got one of those with the salt
gun.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could use that and just put a BB in it.
I doubt it. I wonder if one of them airsoft pellets, those things shoot hard too.
Right. I don't know. I mean, that was the first time it's happened in 5 years, so I think we're safe. The bunnies probably won't be back.
Or you just let your dog finish it off.
Well, it did this time. So yeah, as long as it's not a groundhog, it sounds like they can take care of it.
Oh yeah, he said they were just ripping the groundhog up, not kill it.
It just didn't want to die, man. It was a big one too. It was like their size.
Dude, that's like we used to go duck hunting all the time, and I shot a duck. He went down. The dog went get it, and he came back in the boat. And dude, I was sitting there, and that duck got up and ran at me. I was like, "Wait, are you serious?" And dude, we hit him with the butt of the gun like 50 times. And we just smashed him in the head. Nothing. It would not hurt because you can't break their necks. They don't have any bone there. I was like, dude. And then you couldn't shoot it because we was in the boat with us.
What was this? A duck?
It was a duck. Yeah, we used to go duck hunting all the time. And
that's wild. So here's a water moccasin. So they're a cottonmouth?
Yeah, same thing.
Huh.
The one to the brown, that's exactly the one it was, like that color.
This?
The one to the left of that one.
Looks like a rattlesnake.
Yeah, dude, it but it was curled up, so it just looked like a brown leaf.
It was that small?
Yeah, it was pretty small. It was about maybe a foot long. It was a baby, but the babies is the most dangerous.
On your porch?
Yeah, it was curled up. We have an outside table, and we have those like chairs with the circle bottom, on them, and it was curled up on side of it. So I thought it was a leaf that had blown against it. So I went to kick it, and right whenever I went to kick it, I noticed his head kind of popped up, and I was like, "Oh no!" And dude, if one of those bites you, you're in trouble because they don't. A baby doesn't know how to control its venom, and they'll put all the venom in you, and you're in trouble.
God damn, dude. That's right on your fucking porch.
Yeah. Like
so you might have a family around there somewhere.
Well, the like 3 months after we moved here, I was writing a review on our island. And man, I was like, man, I kept seeing something on my peripheral, and I thought it was like a leaf or something that had blown in. And I looked and I was like, that leaf is awfully moving a lot. It was a snake in my house. I was like, oh no, that's the second time. The first time we had a poisonous water moccasin again at our old house inside. And luckily my dog saved me on that one because it was early in the morning. He saw it and he went after it. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, what is that? And it tried to come after me, but it couldn't because it was on the wood floor and it couldn't get any traction. It was just moving back and forth like this. And I took one of those trash grabbers, those little, I grabbed it by the face and brought it out, and then chop, chop goes the head.
Jesus. Didn't get your dog?
No, luckily, because like when my dog got close to it, I started seeing the little tongue, I hate snakes.
Dude, snakes freak me out, dude. We have here we just have like gardener snakes. So like they don't have venom or anything. I think they can bite you, but
yeah, gardener snakes, you don't want to kill those. And king snakes, you don't want to kill a king snake. They keep all the other snakes away. King
snake? I don't think we have those.
King snakes are the good snakes. They eat other like poisonous snakes, and roaches and spiders. And
are they poisonous?
No.
Oh,
they're kind of like a gardener snake, but they're like they can be a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, garter snake is what we have here. But that's like all we have here.
Yeah.
So like I don't think not killing them is, but I don't need to kill them. I just want to get them away from the house. So we had one last year on the front like walkway. We were coming out of the house to go somewhere. My daughter was like, "Oh my God, snake!" And then I'm always the one who, I have to deal with whatever it is, even if it's a fucking bug, So, and I hate snakes, dude. Snakes, spiders, like slithery shit, just not for me, dude. So I just picked it up because my kid's right there. I just picked it up by the tail And then I just like, you know, like a little bitch, I was like, yeah, and I just like chucked it. And it went like 5 feet. And I was like, God damn it. I had to pick it up again and like try to launch it. And there's like there's like a tree with some bushes around it in the middle of the yard. And I just tried to chuck it over that way because that's probably where it hangs out. But it ended up by the front porch. So
yeah. The only thing about this new house, because we got like wooded areas behind our house, so you know, we luckily our pest control is pretty good. We have, after that incident in the house, we have snake away all around the house. We have those little boxes, snake boxes everywhere. We hadn't had another problem since.
What are the boxes?
It's a baited thing that the snakes go into, and they can't get out.
So what happens? You have to call somebody to come get it?
Exterminator, no, I don't do nothing. The exterminator changes it out every month.
Oh, they just die in there.
Yeah. He disposes of them. I asked him, like an idiot, I asked him how many he's caught because I really don't want to know that answer, but he was like, yeah, we've got about probably about 7 to 9 from your house. I was like, ugh. He's like, nothing too crazy though.
But one of them got on your porch.
Yeah, that was before we had them though. Now my wife made me get the arsenal of stuff.
Right.
We got
that's smart.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't like them either. So
nobody wants that shit, dude. And then if they're in your house, dude, damn. Like, no.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, it's one thing, you know, to have a non-poison, but when the poisonous ones are in there, that's a no. You know, I don't want any of them in my house, but shit.
What did Steve say? I was bit by a brown recluse spider upstate New York. It was not fun. Took 3 days to get a doctor who figured out what happened. By then, my foot was blue. Got lucky. Damn.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
We have a lot of diamondback spiders. Don't bother me. Snakes don't bother me. All snakes are good. Huh. Why are they good? Snakes are cool most of the time. When I used to fish near Fort Knox, I was sitting next to a copperhead for a half hour without noticing. It was under a rock. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much known to not fuck with you unless you fuck with them. But you just walking by counts as fucking with them. So,
well, like that snake that I killed, like he wouldn't, like, they don't ever do anything unless you have to step on them. They want nothing to do with you. So, but that would be my luck. Like I almost kicked it, you know, on accident.
Oh, you said that one in your house tried to come at you.
Yeah, but that was like you know, like a defense. Like I was trying to get him out of my house.
Right.
And it could have been coming after my dog too. You know, it was just slithering on the ground trying to, you know. Now I did have one. I don't think it was a poisonous snake, but it was such an aggressive snake. The thing would just pop, 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 like trying to come out. I was like, dude, I was like, look how little you are. And not being serious about how scared I actually was.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, Joe. Wolf spiders don't sound nice either.
Those big banana spiders, those freak me out, even though they're not like crazy dangerous or anything.
Oh, they are, dude. I lived in Florida for a couple of years. If it's a baby, it'll kill you, or it'll really fuck you up. The bigger ones,
big old gigantic ones, man. Whenever they get so big.
Yeah, but they apparently are less dangerous. I don't know if it's
probably the same thing.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, how to control their venom.
Yeah, I don't know, but we were always told to be really careful of banana spiders, especially the little ones.
That makes sense.
Because you get like a red circle, and then you're dead.
And if it goes past this circle, you're dead.
Spiders eat mosquitoes, therefore spiders are my friends. So here, at least in PA, we get those centipede things, those silverfish things. And at my old house and my house I grew up in, they were both like 100-year-old houses. So that's where those are like common, I guess. And because there's lots of like dark crevices and places that they can get into. In newer houses, you don't have that kind of stuff really. But we would see one every once in a while that was like just fucking massive because they're running around eating every other bug in your house, doing pest control for you. So the centipedes really, I didn't know it. My wife always would get scared I'd have to kill them, but
yeah,
you would see some big motherfuckers on your
that's
wall.
like
You're just like, damn.
we have a lot of geckos here, and they get into the house so easy, and they'll be like, especially during the summertime.
Yeah.
My wife is deathly afraid of them. Whenever I used to work shift work.
Geckos?
Yeah. Dude, my wife called me one night. I was working nights, and she was like, "You got to come home." I was like, "What's wrong? Did somebody break in the house? What's going on?" She's like, "There's a dragon in the house." I was like, "A dragon?" I said, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, and she took a picture of it. I was like, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "I'm not leaving work for that."
Yeah.
She made my neighbor go over there and catch it. I was like, they eat all the mosquitoes. Leave them alone. They're not going to bite
I mean,
you.
they don't bite people or have
No.
venom or anything, right?
No, we used to let them latch on their ear, like squeeze them and let them latch on their ears, and they would just hang there. It's not like they can hurt you.
Spiders are my friend, except Black Widow.
Hornets.
Jumping spiders are now a pet craze. Sheesh. He just bought this house or built it. I don't think he wants to get rid of it. Yeah, Josh lives in Australia. That's some dangerous shit.
Yeah, y'all got some crazy spiders over there. What is it, that red whatever or something? I hear Pete talking about.
Steve says, I got a picture of a wolf spider on the side of the house, and its legs are touching both sides of an 8-inch center block.
Ugh.
Yeah, we get, at least at this house when we moved in, it was like the end of summer. It was like September. And I would go outside at night and just put my flashlight around the house, and there's just like fucking spiders all around the siding. So, yeah, but
I don't like spiders either.
I mean, knock on wood, but we didn't see any. We haven't seen any spiders or anything in the house really throughout the winter. So I guess that's a good sign. Maybe, I don't know.
You didn't see any what?
Like bugs, really at all in the house.
We didn't like. We usually during the winter we usually don't have mosquitoes. Our mosquitoes never left this year. They're terrible. We've never had mosquitoes as bad as we did. We always have bad, but
I hate mosquitoes. Yeah, you live in Mississippi, right?
Louisiana.
Or Louisiana. Yeah, it's like the worst place for that kind of shit.
We're the mosquito capital of the world.
I mean, you got mosquitoes, snakes, you got all this shit. Yeah, because it's human as fuck. Animals thrive in that shit, dude.
Yep.
Scorpions is another thing. You don't have those, right?
Nope. We might. I think, yeah, we do, but not like a common thing.
Right. Yeah. Luckily in PA, we don't really have any deadly shit. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that gets in your house or whatever is pretty much, just a nuisance and maybe gives you the creeps. But it's not really like a big risk.
Yeah. We get all the asshole bugs because of the humidity here.
There you go, Joe. Casper Zach, put up crab apples around your house. You're just saying put crab apples or put up trees. I don't know what you mean there, but
I don't even know what a crab apple is.
aren't those the little apples that you don't eat. They're just like those mushy ones you would find on the street as a kid. You know what I mean?
I don't know what those are.
They're like non-edible ones. You don't eat them. They're just like they just grow on trees. It's just like a fruit, but you don't eat it. I think
it's a forbidden fruit.
Yeah, like like monkey balls.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
All right. Sting. We still have sting
caterpillar. What the fuck is that?
We get these they're like these black caterpillars that have like these spikes. Dude, they suck so bad.
They turn into butterflies?
Not if they're around my house, they don't, because they're dead before they get to become. Dude, they're like they get like pretty big, and they're like they're full of spikes. They're like a black. It looks like a porcupine, but a caterpillar. And
damn, I think I've seen those.
Not terrible, but it still sucks.
Not the tree, just apples. So you gotta just keep buying them and chucking them around your house.
Yeah. I don't think my neighbors would like that.
I don't go too crazy. I buy that home defense shit at like Lowe's, and I'll go around the house and spray shit. I think with this house, I just did the exterior this year because we didn't have anything really inside. But I don't know. Pest control is like fucking expensive, and it seems like useless.
Well, look, we've had it. We've had it ever since we had the snakes.
Well, that's different. That's exterminator. That's not. Yeah. That's not like spraying for bugs. I don't.
Well, they do both. They do both, though.
Yeah, I just don't know how much that does anything, but.
Well, it's kind of weird because, like, one of the guys told me he's like, why are they spraying the inside? He's like, all the stuff that I spray outside won't allow them to get inside.
Right. So that's why I do the shit around the outside and the entryways and shit, and then you don't have to worry about it inside.
I said, wait, y'all work for the same company? Why? I don't know. You tell me. Y'all the one that I said, y'all just selling me shit.
Yeah. I mean, we spent $3,000 in the winter because a squirrel or something was in our attic, and it was like going down our fireplace.
Drywall?
Flew. Oh, well, yeah, kind of. And it would be like in our chimney thing, and then we would just hear like banging in the fireplace, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" So I guess they were like going down trying. I don't know what they were trying to find food, and then they go back up to the attic, and there was like a couple holes around the like where the roof meets the house.
Soffit?
Yeah, whatever. And we don't actually have soffits, I don't think, but that's where like air comes in, right?
No, that's vents.
Okay.
Soffit's like the underneath part. It's the wood underneath.
I guess that's probably what it was. But they went around the whole house and like they basically just looked like they caulked everything, like the whole fucking. So they filled a bunch of holes, and then they put this one-way trap on the outside. not a trap, one-way door.
A check valve, yeah.
Yeah, so if the squirrel went out to get food, it couldn't come back. And then they all just kind of leave.
That's exactly what they did at our old house. Our neighborhood has had bats in the neighborhood for many years. And my neighbor had a bunch of them in her attic. And I was like, that sucks. I was like, you better get those out. I said, because, they'll shit and their shit's toxic. I was like, so she got them out, and I had to open my stupid mouth because where do you think they went when they left her house? Dude, I come in from nights and I was walking my dog. I'd come back, and it was like right when the sun was about to come up, so I could see good. And dude, I was watching the bats one by one swoop into my garage, and they can get into a hole the size of a dime.
Right.
And dude, I counted 75 bats. I told the guy, I said, how do I get rid of these? He said, you can pay me if you want, but it's going to cost you like $500, or you can go take a plastic water bottle, like a little plastic water bottle, and cut both ends. And he said, and duct tape it up to the hole where they're getting in, and whenever they fly out, he's like, they can't. They gotta. He said, if you notice when they come, if they don't make it like in direct flight, they turn around and they do it again because they can't like climb. So
Right.
he said they can't get back through the hole. So same thing. It was a check valve. So I built it and it worked. And I
Close the hole.
foamed it. I put the foam in that hole. I didn't want them to ever come back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing they did. It worked, but it cost me $3,000.
Jeez.
But I'm not climbing, dude. It's like a 25-foot
Oh yeah.
ladder. You got to go. I'm not fucking with that.
I ain't doing that either.
In Arizona, you have to spray everywhere all year long. Yeah, makes sense.
Same here.
I mean, you basically just pay a company to come do it. Whatever.
We have a company that does it every week.
We have the same things here. I just don't use it. Because here it's more like once a year, you just, like in the spring, you just hit all entry points with that stuff and you're usually good. Yeah, we're just talking knives.
Yeah, you're right. That is one good reason to keep the bats. They eat mosquitoes. So if they wouldn't, if I would have, if my wife would have been cool with me building the bat house like I wanted to in the back, I would have done that because they're the best mosquito killers. That's all they eat. Or flying insects, but mainly mosquitoes. That's why they don't fly during when it rains.
Interesting.
Say, May, you're always low.
Starting a new channel just about fucking bugs and shit.
Yeah. What bit me today?
Yeah.
Check this bite out.
Oh man.
Oh.
Should probably do the giveaway and then we can wrap it up, I guess.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, me too. I gotta work tomorrow.
Bring my daughter to school bright and early.
What happened there? There we go.
So we're just gonna give all this to one person. Is that what we're doing? Don't matter. You do however you want to do it.
I mean, it's up to you. If we could do one for my thing and one for yours, that would be fine.
Man. It doesn't. This could be for y'all. It's for your people. So do whatever you want to do.
I think because mine is like a whole loadout. Probably be cool to do two. That way, two people get a chance.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, let's do that. We'll do hashtag Fireball, and I'll pull a winner, and then I'll just hit draw again. I'll let you guys know what is for what. You just type in hashtag Fireball, Derek. That's all you got to do. Check the comments. You'll see everybody doing it.
Yeah, that's what I always do. Just see what everybody else is typing.
Nothing eats enough mosquitoes to make a difference. I don't know, man. He said 75 bats. That's a lot of fucking bats who eat mosquitoes all day. It might help, but mosquitoes just suck, dude. And if you live near water, standing water, you're fucked.
When I was in college, I worked for mosquito control, and I used to drive around the mosquito truck that sprayed the mosquito killer. Dude, when I didn't feel like doing anything, I would get my friends like, man, come hang out at the house. You can come hang out inside. We'll just let that thing spray for like 2 hours straight. Whole neighborhood would be fogged out.
Jesus. So it's just like a mist that you spray around the house?
It's like you're in a truck and it's got this. It's called the London Fogger. It shoots out like a big old cloud of mosquito spray.
That doesn't sound good for people to be around.
No, it's okay. It's not harmful to pets. It's not harmful to flowers. They did this a special one because there are some that can hurt pets and some that stain clothes and stuff like that. They
Thank you. Appreciate that, Kevin Smith. And
we also have crop dusters that do it. Planes.
Brian isn't a professional exterminator, so I think he has an idea. Who's Brian? Sorry. Stevie shows up just for the giveaway? Are you busy eating pickles? Dude, so there's this running joke that Stevie loves pickles because he doesn't, right? And my entire Instagram feed now is knives and pickle recipes. It's and now it's gonna get worse because I just said it again.
That's funny.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's listening. Always
Hope
listening.
you're okay, Brian. Hope you weren't there for yourself or anything, but hope you're okay, man. Hope you're just working or something. Been lurking for a while. Nice. That's what you get, you douche. True that, man. Oh, dude, I'm fucking tired. Oh, have you tried one of these? Did you ever get one of these?
No, is that the CKF one?
Yeah, this is by far my favorite CKF.
Yeah, I love his designs. I handled one of his customs at Blade Show. Was it last year, year before? God, it was so nice.
Yeah, or 20. It might have been 22 actually. I can't remember. I was there. I had to bring one home because a couple of the guys from this area are big fans of this guy. I forget his name right now.
Is it Lechette?
Yeah, David Lespect.
Lespect, yeah.
But this is the best. What?
You remember Daddy-O EDC?
I do. Yeah.
He's the one that turned me on to him.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple guys like that that have kind of fallen off. Daddy-O, Lavender Pants.
Lavender Pants used to comment on everybody's stuff, and I talked to him not too long ago, and I was like, I didn't know you were still alive.
Yeah. Spirited something.
Yeah. He used to do a lot of Instagram stuff too.
Yeah. There's a few guys.
That happens every year.
I did handle the proto that work knife. Is that where it went? Did I sell that to him at a show or just sell it to him? I don't remember. We sell prototypes all the time because it's like, might as well. Yeah. He says he really digs it. Nice, dude. Yeah, the updates I think really dialed this one in.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it's not like huge changes, but it made a huge difference, you know?
Yeah. I mean, this one right here is the biggest change. It's just now you can really choke up. Feels good.
I didn't even know we ever had, like, I never knew we even had it, like, where it wasn't flat.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit like that happens all the time, dude.
Yeah.
And then you get shit and you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's why you prototype.
Yeah.
And then the texture too, that came out great. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
It makes it look a lot classier.
Somebody said it made it look cheap, and I was like, what?
What made it look, what part of it?
I don't know. Just adding the milling. I don't know. Seems weird, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
I love the speed holes.
Yeah.
I'm not normally a speed hole guy, and they kind of match the blade window.
So yeah, that's why I like it, because it's the same thing as the blade window.
Somebody else also said they thought the clip was too long, which I thought was interesting because it works so fucking well. I wouldn't want to change it.
Well, if you go shorter, it can be way too tight.
Right. And it works. It's great. So I wouldn't fuck with that, but that's just a couple things I heard. Everybody else basically was like, let me buy one. When's the drop? When's the drop? When's the drop?
Yeah, reading everybody. God, there was a lot of comments on that day. I read all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, it was positive.
All right, let's do the giveaway. So we'll go the first one. We'll give away the pouch with all the goodies in it. So just tell you again, we got a Cabell Knives pouch, and I loaded it out with REs. And then
I need one of the dead nuts REs.
What?
I need a dead nuts RE.
Yeah, next time I send you something, remind me. I have them. I still have some. They're on the site too. Lefty, CJRB Pyrite with the Digicamo G10 inlay, but it is a Lefty, so if you're right-handed, sorry. I3T EOS work sharp patch. There's a coin in here. I still don't know what it's from. If anybody knows. Right? Let me turn it around. It's like a Viking ship or something.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. But
22 something.
I have a few coins. I don't even know. It says Aleki Pouchy or something. No. Oh, Giant Mouse.
Oh, that was the one that they gave at Blade Show that year.
It's got a bunch of little Giant Mouse logos around the outside.
Around the outside. Okay. Around the outside.
And then there's this fidget made out of corian.
What is corian?
It's that stuff they make fake granite countertops out of.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a really strong plastic-y stuff. It's actually really nice. Yeah. So that's the giveaway. That's the first one. I'm going to put it back in here and get it ready. And we'll let that one rip. We got 89 entries. There we go. 140 watching, 89 entries.
I know, that's what I was looking at.
Dang Ross with the win. All right.
Ross?
Dang.
Oh, it hadn't showed up on my screen yet on my phone. I was like, how do you know that?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It was like my phone's lagging. My other phone.
FTC. I'm going to throw my email in the chat. So, Dang, I mean, you talked to me already, but shoot me an email. Remind me. And then, Stasa, you can, I guess, throw your email in when we do yours, and then they can just email you. Does that work?
That's fine.
All right. So, I'm going to hit draw again. And this is going to be for the Iridium with the Warney blade, I think.
Yeah, where's here's mine. This one.
Kresk with the win.
You're the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Please claim it. I'm tired of looking at it.
Yeah, claim that shit. What's your email? Stasa23 at something? Or?
It's 23 MAT.
Oh, okay. MAT.
ASSA.
Matassa?
Yeah, that's my last name.
23 at Gmail?
It's 23 Matassa at Gmail, yeah.
Oh, the 23 is in the front. Sorry.
Yeah, got 23 Matassa at Gmail.
We gotta fuck everything up with this. So where did Stasa come from?
A guy that I worked with couldn't say Matassa, so he called me Stasa. So that's where that came from.
There you go. Crest, grab that email and shoot Nick an email with your address, please. I meant to ask you, dude, what happened to the Stasified finishes? You used to do all the
I don't have my shop anymore. That's why, like, I have a brand new Ameribraid grinder. I have a brand new blast cabinet. And all of it's still brand spanking new because I got a few quotes to build one here, but the prices got so ridiculous. I just couldn't. I know I couldn't enjoy it at the prices they wanted to charge me. So eventually, I was thinking about renting a spot and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
You don't have space in like your garage or anything?
Nah, no. And I did that in my old house, and dude, it just leaves black soot everywhere.
You also need time, to do
That's
stuff.
another thing is I thought about I do YouTube stuff from 7 in the morning till 6 p.m. every single day, and a lot of times it goes past that because I do 3 shorts a day too now. So, yikes! It's a full-time job.
Yep. Well, it's doing well though, man. You're up at like 70K or something.
Yeah, getting close to 80. But it just took a plummet. I don't know what happened, but I ain't really worried about it. It's just I don't
It
really
happens, dude. You'll go on like it's waves. Like you'll take off and then you'll drop. Like
That's
last spring I took off and then now I'm just like crawling.
Yeah. I crawled for 4 years. I wasn't getting shit.
Yeah.
Shorts is what boosted me.
I just don't like shorts.
I don't like them either, but
it's not really fun for me, so I just don't do them.
Dude, I gained 30,000 subscribers last year from shorts.
I know. I did really well with them too last spring because I started doing them. I did like 4 a day or 5 a day, but it was just like and I was doing shit like I was doing like the ones I got the most like views on. I have like 1 million views on one, but it's about a Leatherman tool. Like shit, I don't even really.
I got I think 3 of them with 1 million, and one of them's of course the gravity knife, the Riot XO.
Right. It's just
the
like
most illegal knife to own.
I just don't want to. I don't know. I like doing this because it's fun and I like making videos. I don't like doing shorts. Like I struggle to even want to throw up a short ever. And I do it occasionally. And then they took away the ability to put links in there. That killed me.
What sucks about that is having to explain to at least 10 people a day why I cannot put a link in there.
Right.
I'm like, dude, they will not let me do it. I can't.
It's stupid. But you can but you can have a link on your profile.
You can put it in your bio, which I don't even know how to do that. But I know Ray does that. He puts it in his bio.
But I like doing the shorts when I can link shit because you get a shit ton of people clicking on stuff. But I don't know.
Yeah, and then I noticed whenever they started where you could get paid for your shorts, that's whenever the high views just stopped because they don't promote them as much. So
yeah, they were pushing the shit out of it. And then
once you start getting paid for it, of course they could be, tight on it.
Yeah, but they barely pay, dude. If I look at that, here, I'll look it up. If I go to shorts and I go by views. So I have this one, Leatherman Crunch Tips. It's like 1.2 million views.
Yeah, but were you getting paid before you uploaded that?
I think so. It was like last year.
Dude, my two that have 1 million were right before they started paying.
It says estimated revenue $104,
which is not bad. Think about it, because it's just a how long 30-second video, 10 seconds.
I know, but $104 over a year.
No, but what I'm saying is accumulation of all the shorts you have. Like it
yeah, but that's the only one like that, dude. The next one I have is like 600,000. Let me see. Analytics, $50 on that one. So
yeah, I mean, it's definitely not gonna make near what you could make on a regular video.
Like normally you're getting like, even on one that you get decent views on, you're getting like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if you're doing like a bunch of them a day, I just can't do it. I just don't like shorts.
I mean, I think it's getting me to that burnout stage to where if I don't slow it down, I'm not going to do any videos.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Well, all right, dude. I'm about to go crash.
Yep. Same here. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, Stas. I appreciate it.
Well, you got to hunt for my videos.
What?
You gotta what do you call it? Hit the bell notification and it'll send you all my videos.
Oh, it won't. His come up for me, but yeah, there's some channels where I just don't get stuff.
Yeah,
it's weird.
if you don't have click the bell notification and what is it for all videos or whatever, and if you don't watch a video from that person for a little while, it'll completely unsubscribe you.
All right, guys, hit the notification bell for both of us.
Yes.
All right, love you guys.
See y'all later.
Thank
Peace.
you. Peace.